So before we get into the main video for today, I have some exciting news, and hopefully this will encourage some people to double up on their job search with the NHS. So let me read this to you. The government has today accepted the recommendation for the NHS pay review body. So over 1 million NHS staff, including nurses, paramedics, midwives, to get a pay raise of at least £1,400, with lowest earners to receive up to 9.3%. Okay, eligible dentists and doctors will receive a 4.5% pay raise. Pay raise will recognize the contribution of the NHS staff, will be balancing the needs to protect taxpayer, manage public spending, and not driving up inflation. So good news, guys. If you are looking for a job, if you're a nurse, you're a midwife, you are a doctor, paramedic, you've been planning on moving to the UK, and maybe the salary you're seeing with the NHS is not encouraging you, I hope this encourages you, because the government is increasing NHS salary. So if you've not been applying to NHS, start applying to them right now. If you're looking for care work, healthcare assistance, NHS, it's on the NHS career page. I'll leave the link in my description box below. So anyway, let's just head to the main video of today. In today's video, I'll be discussing the government updates concerning the charity worker visa, and I'll also be answering some of the questions I got from one of my videos where I talked about the charity worker visa is not for everyone. Hey guys, welcome to the channel. If you're new, my name is Faith or Johnny, and on this channel I talk about ways you can migrate and settle in the UK. I share my life journey living in the UK as an immigrant, and I also share job opportunities in the UK on this channel as well. So if this is the kind of content you like, then do hit the subscribe button to join the family. So guys, without saying so much, let's get right into the video. So I made a video where I talked about the charity worker visa is not for everyone, and people left a lot of nasty comments saying I don't want them to migrate, I'm giving false information, and so many things. Though YouTube did not even let some of the comments to appear where everyone can see it. So I'm here to tell you that I created this channel because I want to share information with you guys and share helpful tips to help you migrate to the UK, and when you get to the UK, how you can really settle based on my personal experience. Because before we migrated to the UK, we were hearing different stories, and when we got here, what we heard was totally different from the life that is happening here. So I'm gonna be really blunt. I'm gonna tell you guys how it is. I don't make videos because of clicks and views, because trust me, YouTube is my passion. Being in front of the camera talking is something I love to do. Even if YouTube was not paying me today, I'm still going to be a YouTuber. If you've been following my channel from day one, you know that I share information to help you guys migrate to the UK. Anyway, so this is the government guidance on the charity worker visa, and most of your questions that you guys were asking is answered here. So I'm going to be reading it to you guys so we all get this cleared out. By the way, this is from the Home Office, so I am not making anything up right now. So the first question is payment and expenses. So some of you asked if you migrate to the UK on a charity worker visa, if you're taking a second job, if you're going to be paid on the second job, or if the charity organization is going to pay you guys some kind of little stipend just to support your stay in the UK. You must not offer an individual any payment, including benefits in kind, okay, other than the reasonable expenses outlined in section 44 of the national minimum wage. So if we found out that you're paying an individual other than in accordance with the section 44 of the national minimum wage, we will revoke your sponsorship license. This is the Home Office telling charity organizations who wish to sponsor people to come to the UK under the charity worker visa. So the charity organization is not supposed to pay you any money in kind, or any money or anything in kind. So now let's check the national minimum wage on the charity worker visa. What did it say? A worker employed by a charity, a voluntary organization, an association, fundraising body, or a statutory body does not qualify for the national minimum wage in respect of that employment, and under the terms of this employment, no monetary payment of any description or no monetary payments except in respect of expenses. No benefits in kind of any description, or no benefit in kind other than the provision of some of the accommodation, reasonable circumstances, and employment. Okay, so what this is saying is charity organization is not supposed to give you money of any kind because you're not part of the national minimum wage. They're not liable to pay you any money in any form. So the only thing they are responsible for is to provide accommodation and feeding or something they think you need, but giving you cash, it is not allowed. And if they find out that charity organizations are paying volunteers who came to the UK via the charity worker visa, they are going to revoke their license. So is that clear enough? So now you know that you're not going to get any single money. It is not even allowed. So those charity organizations are not going to go against the government because they want to hire people. So number 2 question is, can I switch visa and can I extend my charity worker visa? Those already in the UK with permission on a charity worker route can apply to extend their stay up to the maximum permitted period of 12 months if they meet the relevant requirements. How long can a charity worker stay in the UK? 12 months is the maximum period that a person can stay in the UK on the charity worker route. Once a person has completed the maximum period, they must leave the UK unless they qualify to stay in the UK on another basis. If you wish to sponsor the person again as a charity worker, they will need to complete a cooling off period before they can return to the UK. Extension is possible, but there are some catch. There's something they call the cooling off period. Okay, before you sponsor a charity worker who is applying for an entry clearance, okay, you should check if they are not subjected to the cooling off period. If they are, we will refuse their application. If the cooling off period applies, the applicant will not be eligible for further grant of entry clearance in either route until 12 months have passed. Okay, so after you come to the UK on the charity worker visa, after you've done your 12 months, that's like the maximum amount of time you can spend in the UK is 12 months. So after you've done your 12 months, you have to go back to your home country, and that is when you now do the cooling off period. I think the cooling off period is for another 12 months. So before you can come back again on a charity worker visa, you must return to your home country and undergo the cooling off period before you can reapply and come back to the UK. Okay, according to what's written here, switching visa, individuals in the UK on another immigration route are not permitted to change immigration category to the charity worker route. If you wish to sponsor a person on the charity worker route, but they are in the UK on another route, they must leave the UK and apply for the entry clearance from overseas. So if you're already in the UK on another visa and you want to switch to the charity worker visa, you still need to go back to your home country and apply for the charity worker visa. So they did not say anything about if you're on a charity worker visa, if you can switch to a different visa. That is not stated here. So I'm not going to tell you now that, oh yes, you can switch from a charity worker to a skilled worker visa, because it is not stated here. I've not seen most of their information on the Home Office. So I'm just going to leave this detailed, I mean, it's a very long information. You have to go and read everything. I'm just only picking the important parts that I feel like is relevant to you guys to make this video. I'm going to leave this PDF. Is actually a PDF. I'm going to leave the PDF in my description box below, so you can go and read everything word for word for yourself, so that you don't come thinking, oh, I don't want you to come to the UK, I'm giving misinformation. All the information I share on this platform, I've gotten it from the Home Office. I'm not going to come and tell you something I'm guessing or doing a guessing game. I'm going to give you information direct from the source, which is the gov.uk. So this was recently updated. It was updated on the 11th of April of 2022. This year, that was when they updated this guidance for the charity worker visa. So the next question is, can your dependent work if you come with your dependent? The question you should be asking yourself is any charity organization in the UK willing to sponsor you and your dependents? Because there are types of sponsors. So we have the A-rated sponsor and the B-rated sponsor. So A-rated sponsor organization are those who can, so if you're coming on the charity worker visa, for example, and you're coming with the A-rated sponsors, they can actually show proof of funds for you and say that, okay, this person is coming to work voluntary work, I'm going to cover for their proof of funds. But if you get an offer with a B rated, you'll be the one to show proof of funds for your they cannot show proof of funds. Okay, so you be the one to show proof of funds. So if you're coming with your family, you have to show proof of funds for yourself, your family, and the amount of kids you're coming with. So you still need money. Another thing the government has stated here is that charity organizations are not permitted to give permanent roles to anyone who is coming on a charity worker visa. So you cannot switch to a permanent role in a charity organization, and it is stated here that if they have any permanent position open, they need to hire someone already in the UK who can do that job. They shouldn't give permanent position to people who are coming on a charity worker visa. So even when you come and work for the organization and they like you, they cannot give you permanent position. It is stated there by the Home Office. Okay, so at the end of the day, the charity worker visa is not even a new visa. This visa has been there long time ago. I didn't talk about it on my channel because I felt like it's not beneficial to you guys, but because it's trending, a lot of people are asking me plenty questions about the visa. That's why I made that video, and obviously that video is like controversial. You people are coming for me like, I don't want you guys to come. Trust me, if there are visas that is beneficial to you, because I know, coming from Nigeria, I know we are coming here to hustle, so there's no need to introduce you to visa that I know when you come you're not going to make any money. So what's the essence of you migrating to the UK? But if you're someone who you like to give, you like to volunteer your time, I mean, this is a perfect visa for you. The charity worker visa is perfect for you if you feel this sort of need to want to support and help the needy and be a volunteer. You want to dedicate yourself, your time to volunteer genuinely, not because you want to use that pathway to migrate to the UK, but you're just coming to volunteer because, I mean, the charity worker visa is very, very strict. This is not to discourage anyone, because I know you guys will still come for me. I'm just telling you guys the truth, okay? So if you really want to come on this visa, make sure, just prepare your mind that you're not going to earn money and you might not be able to switch to a skilled worker visa. So instead of applying for this visa, why not channel that energy and apply for the skilled worker visa so you can come? I know it's not easy getting a job in the UK, but it's still better than coming on a visa and you feel really, I mean, stuck, if you understand what I'm saying. So the information is a lot, so I'm just going to leave the PDF in my description box below, so you can go download the PDF file and read all the restrictions, everything, the do's and don'ts for even the sponsors and you that is coming as a volunteer, so that you will prepare your mind for applying to charity organizations. Okay, I hope this video is helpful, and trust me, I want your success. I want you guys to come to the UK. All the testimonies I'm getting, I'm happy about it. If I know something is doable, I'm definitely not going to discourage you, but if I know it's not doable, I'm going to tell you the truth, and this is what I'm doing. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye.